And we are live. Let's do this. Of course, there's me. Thank God this is fast. And thank God I got a new router, so this doesn't take too long. The hype for Legend ZA is real. It comes out in less than a month. Will we have time to complete Legends Arceus? Who knows? Or at least get the shiny charm. That's the goal of this. English? It's the light of the heavens! Welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. It is well that thou art here. I am that which humans call Arceus. Now I wish to know thine appearance. Pokemon can really use for full-on character customization. What is thy name? Is all correct and as it should be. Well, like, you don't give me the option to change my skin, eye, and hair color, but that'll do for now. Of course, that's what happens when you place my power within a human body. You had to make do. Let me have my red skin, damn it! Or at least my red hair. Ruben. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokemon. Ooh, that's my name, don't wear it out. Seek out all Pokemon, and thou shalt find me once more. Okay. Oh god, this is purgatory! Hey, my phone! My phone! At least let me clear the browser history! I mean, what browser history? I totally don't look up the weirdest things on the internet. Nope, definitely not me. Oh god, I'm being born again! Pokemon Legends Arceus. Let's do this dance. Dude, wake up, won't you? What's with all the screaming? 5 more minutes. Are you alive, my boy? If you said it well. You gave me quite the shock falling from the sky like that. But thank goodness you seem unharmed. Uh, where am I? Why, this is Prelude Beach, of course. Dear me, did the shock of your fall somehow addle your memory? I must say, your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to be an acquaintance in these parts, would you? How would I know? I see. You seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Might I offer some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? I don't know. So, you don't know anyone here. You don't even know where to spend the night. Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? I don't know what to do. Because I'm a puny mortal without my powers! Someday my powers will be restored. I'll get out of this feeble human body and reclaim my gem body. And this land of Hisui will be mine. But for now, I must play mortal. I see. Oh, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. You know, I may like Cyndaquil the most, but Rowlet and Oshawott also aren't bad picks. This is honestly a pretty solid selection of starters. Oh my, I completely forgotten. I had just caught up to these three runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you'd be here. Ah, but do you even know what a Pokemon is? That I do know. My, that's a relief. Though you fell from the sky, it seems you have some common ground, eh? Well, these three Pokemon belong to me. Mysterious creatures that they are. And yes. Oh yes, and what might your name be? Ruben, sir. Oh, so you're called Ruben. Yep. That name has quite the ring to it. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. Partially. Oh, but I do apologize. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Laventon. I am something of a Pokemon professor. To say, I'm a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon such as these are... Off they go! Oh, blast and bother, my darling Pokemon. Why must you run from me again? I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you could help me round them up? I beg you. Wait, you three, wait! So this is what flesh feels like. How much of my power did I lose in becoming human? I don't even have my gem! I'm fully human! Oh god! Damn you, Arceus! There's a glowing, beeping object over there. You found something that resembles a phone. It's probably your phone, but it changed shape. You feel strange power emanating from it. There's a message appeared on the screen. I bestow upon thee this Arc Phone, and thy mission, seek out all Pokemon. Damn you, Arceus. You burn down Disneyland one time, and then God comes down and says, nope, you're going to the past, and you're becoming human. Those bastards at Disney have it coming. But apparently, divine entities beg to differ. Alas, yet another miss. What up, Professor? Aha! I'm glad you've come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I barely know you. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best. You do look like someone that wouldn't be proficient in that, so yeah. And this sort of thing, see? I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a bit about these three first. Now that one is Rowlet. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it battles using its sharp feathers. Aren't you cute? That one over there is Cyndaquil. The fire burning on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever its supplies are irrate. Aw, aren't you adorable? The Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating on the water, and it can battle using the shell-like object on its belly. Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing, about how to go about catching Pokemon. Here you are, my boy. Pokeballs. Throw these at Pokemon to catch them. These be big. A mysterious ball that can be thrown at wild Pokemon in order to catch them. These balls can be crafted by hand if you gather the necessary materials. But that won't do for an explanation, will it? I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. Now, I mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule size. And excuse the sounds of my dogs. I had to fight the urge to laugh. Oh, they are such a riot. And that's where Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them at a Pokemon and... why, the Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball, comfy as can be. And with that, you've caught a Pokemon. I know we just met, but I'm afraid I have no one else to turn to. God. Whenever I talk too long, I start to get winded. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. Now, the proper technique is to take aim at the Pokemon, then let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though far it be from me to say so, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skill in this area. Pokemon can be caught by throwing Pokeballs at them. Hold down the ZR button to ready the Pokeball and take aim. You can keep moving as you do. So use the right stick to adjust your angle and aim carefully at your target Pokemon. Release the ZR to throw the Pokeball. If it hits a Pokemon, you may be able to catch it. If you ready the Pokeball but do not want to throw it, press the B button to cancel the throw. Oh God. I really hope I can get used to talking for long periods of time because I get winded real easily. Get inside my balls! Is that what you want? Oh, wonderful! You caught a Pokemon! It seems you have quite the knack for this Pokemon catching business, Ruben. Jolly useful skills to have around here. Only 2 of my darling runaways left now. This is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. Get inside my balls. I can hardly believe it, Ruben. Incredible. You know, many people fear to even approach Pokemon. Never mind catch them. Brawler indeed. Just one more to go. Let's wrap this up sharpish, shall we? I failed. Ah, yes, I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeball's hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another try, old boy. Get my ball! A successful capture. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. You see, the three Pokemon you caught have only just arrived at the village to help with our research. They won't yet to listen to anyone. As I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as if they knew you'd become fallen. I must say, Ruben, I was taken aback by how well you use the Pokeballs. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you only just arrived here? One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here and now. Well, I have this thing. Seek out all Pokemon. The object is an ARC phone, you say? What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream to compile this region's first complete record of its Pokemon. We in the field call such a catalog a Pokédex. Yes, a proper Pokédex is a wonderful work of research containing detailed records of all the Pokemon to be found in a region. But in order to properly document Pokemon, one must of course catch them. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs have only just been invented, and not many have mastered the skill of using them. Either you, a person with clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. A situation right for teamwork, don't you agree? I guess. Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my boy? Sure, why not? I don't got anywhere else to go. Then whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. We have a Pokédex to complete. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll sort out your lodgings and find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. Follow me then, onward to Jubilife Village. The mystery of the great asshole in the sky. Suddenly, it's sunset. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsman. This young man was of great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing him into the village for a bit. Excuse me. Whoa. It's all made of wood. What What are you looking at, lady? This way, if you please. I'm... We're walking, we're walking, we're walking, we're walking. Cutscene. Oh, bother nation. I'd almost forgotten. I need to go and report that we've successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. Might I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? It's just past this bridge here. Then go to the left, the wallflower it's called. I hope to God I don't pass out. Your ARC phone is beeping. Somehow, it seems to show where you need to go next. To use the minus button to view the map on your ARC phone. You can consult the map for guidance to your next destination and information on your missions and quests. You'll also see guidance markers when you're exploring or running around the village. If you're not sure where to go next, stop and look around in all directions and try to spot one of these markers, then head for it. Running, 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 running. I be running. I be running, I be running. Oh now, aren't you awfully suspicious? The wallflowers for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. Who are you? I never seen anyone dressed like you are. What if you were attacked by Pokemon? You'd be mincemeat in those flimsy clothes. If the guard let you through, you must have ties with somebody in the village. Perhaps you met Professor Laventon. He's a scholar from a faraway place. His Pokemon do get away from him at times, though. It makes me a bit worried for him. I suppose I'm hardly one to talk. I've had some trouble with Pokemon myself. I was hit by a Pokemon move called Thundershock not long ago. It had to take to my bed. But the professor, well, I do wonder how long he'll last. Unfortunately, just as Akari says, I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. Professor! But everything will be quite alright now. Ruben has agreed to help us with our Pokédex. Excuse me, you plan to appoint him to the Survey Corps? You can't just slap a badge on whoever you like without Captain Silene's permission. I'll allow it. Captain Silene! You're gonna be immensely disappointed in your descendants if you ever found out what he does. Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I am the captain of the Galaxy Team's Survey Corps. You may call me Silene. Professor Laventon told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped his control. And now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. That is something I could do in spades. I deal with cows for a living. You look to be 15 or so. Wow, Arceus, you gave me the body of a... Damn it! You strip me of my powers, put me in a mortal body, and you make it to where I'm underage? Or I appear underage? Jesus, somebody must be a big fan of Disney. They deserve to burn. I own enough to work for your keep. But if we simply take on a stranger who wanders among us without any idea of their skills or origins, Tomorrow we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Oh ho! A most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite alright. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. I'm the same way. Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and have some pleasant conversation. Then, eh? Benny Ochung, the usual potato mochi, if you please, but make it for three today. Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mochi never fails to please. I wonder what that tastes like. I bet it's delicious. Professor Laverton, where exactly did you meet our visitor here? Ah, well, you know that great hole in the sky, the one people call the space-time rift? Our new friend fell right out of it. You can't be serious. I am awesome at the fact that I did not die from such a fall. Come now, I am a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I can concern myself only with facts. Now, you already know there are many Pokemon here in the Sui region. That there are in the grass, in forest, by water, or wherever they like. Our job as the Survey Corps is to research them and find out what kind of creatures they are. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. But it's impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess, or what sorts of wondrous things they could do. But that's where Ruben will come in. He successfully caught 3 Pokemon, 3 of them in quick order, you understand? Nobody in the Galaxy team is capable of a feat such as that. This means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. 3? We've had hard enough time catching even 1 when wild Pokemon came after us. Ah well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled the beach weren't on the attack. But the key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball. Well, and it seems our new friend is fearless enough to do just that. Does the Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi, you know. The slow progress on that Pokédex of yours really has it on edge. I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain's stress eating soon enough. Well, have your fill, Ruben. And think, if you make it into the Galaxy team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. This team provides all of its members' needs, and even if said members fell out the sky. Then let's eat, shall we? I need some water. That was quite delicious indeed. Yes, the food was lovely. More importantly, do you remember that Ruben has a travel pass to join the Survey Corps, don't you? Not to worry, I have complete confidence in Ruben's skills. Let's hope it's not misplaced. Ruben, was it? That's me. For tonight, at least we will provide you a place to sleep. You may use our quarters here. But if you fail to pass the trial we put you tomorrow, you must move on. You'll be expelled from the village to meet your fate, and perhaps your death in the woods. Pretty heavily for a line in a Pokemon game. Captain Silene, somewhat like Hisui, in that they're both quite harsh. Now, she simply puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turned in for the night, eh? It's a good thing we can't fall out of futons. Futons we sleep in here. I imagine our new friend has had enough falling for one day. And with that, I bid you both a good night. Yes, good night. You're too young for my harem, Akari, so you're just gonna have to pass. A rift in the sky, people falling from it. The world is full of mysteries. Hello, beautiful. I never seen clothes quite like yours, hun. Where might they be from? Pretty lady. Women are the best! I love women! Not gonna lie, these quarters are pretty nice. Quite accommodating, if I do say so myself. Survey tips contain all sorts of useful information to help you carry out your survey work in the Hisui region. To read them at any time, simply press the up button to open the menu, then go to the help screen. Handy tips for team members. Don't wish your toils be forgotten. Diligent record keeping will save you from such a fate. To save your progress, press the up button to open the menu. Then scroll down to yeah, we know how to. Okay, let's just continue. Our 5 principles. 1. Behave with courtesy to others. 2. Superiors are owed your respect. 3. Likes and dislikes are a luxury ill afforded. 4. Those who are weaker must be helped. And 5. Difficulties must be faced head on. That I can live by. Yep. Off to Betty bye. Suddenly, oh shit, a thing happened. A thing happened. What type of a thing? I don't know. The next day. Good morning, Ruben. Are you up? Quite some lightning last night, wasn't it? Today's the day of your trial, so, let's give it our all. Running. What lovely weather we've got. I hope you had nice sleep, even if this land is strange and new to you. Let's head to headquarters. Captain Silene is waiting. Off we go. Nice place we got here. The Survey Corps office are here on the first. Don't give up. Keep those eyes open. The wild Pokemon, they were everywhere, attacking from all sides. I sent out my partner Pokemon, but against a whole pack, outnumbered. This is what happens when you go so far afield. But the medical corps will put you to rights. That man's with the security corps, and even with his own partner, he took a beating from wild Pokemon. Without partner Pokemon of your own, you might find this trial particularly tiring. Captain Silene, Ruben is here. That be me. You may enter. Let's get straight to it. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition team, prove yourself capable by going out into the Obsidian Fieldlands and catching 3 different species of Pokemon: Voodoo, Starly, and Shinx. Catching 3 Pokemon from the start? No one in the Galaxy team has ever managed that. Did this stranger not catch 3 different Pokemon only yesterday? My trial should be simple enough for him, if the professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. This Galaxy team does not have the means to provide those who only take without giving. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond any doubt that you'll be an asset to our cause. I will lend you one of our Cervicore satchels to carry whenever you may need in the field. Neato! That satchel doesn't exactly match your mode of dress. Akar, I expect you to step in if anything goes awry. And we got our mission. The Galaxy team's entry trial. Yeah, we're not gonna read that. Pardon, Ruben. Come with me a moment. Now then, a jolly good morning to everyone. Is there something the matter, Professor Laventon? In order to complete our Pokédex and, well, simply survive in this unforgiving land, Ruben absolutely must pass this trial. And as Professor of Pokemon, I've got just the ticket to help accomplish that. Go on, Ruben, pick the Pokemon that strikes your fancy. With a partner of your own, you'll be able to fight off wild Pokemon outside the village. These little darlings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see that they are rather curious about you. Well, my boy, which Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own? Yeah, like I said, this is a really solid lineup of starters. And I honestly like all 3 of the Hisui forms. Though Hisui Typhlosion, compared to Samurott and Decidueye, is easily the weakest of the group. They just changed its color slightly and of its body in flames and gave it long ears for some reason. So let's go with Oshawott. Do you want Oshawott as your first partner? It's starter. I have no idea why they decided to change it from starter to first partner. It's starter Pokemon. It's been like that for decades. And with that, one of the Pokemon you've caught at Prelude Beach for me will be now yours to keep. Good show. I've tucked Oshawott back inside its Pokeball for you, so take it, it's yours. I received Oshawott. More advice, my boy. Pay close attention to which Pokeballs are empty and which ones contain a Pokemon when you're out in the field. They look as if they're cheering on their friend Oshawott. Or perhaps they're jealous that it gets to help you with your trial. That could well be. They did go dashing from the village when Ruben fell out of the sky. After all. You know, I really don't like the fact that you can't get Cyndaquil and Rowlet or whatever starters you didn't pick until post-game. That's kind of stupid. Or not to worry, you two. I'll have you assist me with my research for now. By the way, what species has Captain Silene charged you with catching? Well, that's smashing. All 3 of those species can be found in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Let me give you some Pokeballs to use during your trial then. And that should be like, what, 70? These Pokeballs may be handcrafted, but they work as a treat, as you already seen. You'll have this trial cleared in no time. I guess you're finally ready. You have to leave the village for your trial. Turn left after you exit the headquarters, then head to the gate. Alright. Let's go! Let's go catch us some mons. Running. Oh. Lambton just took those, okay. Mons. It's a guy with a backpack. Oh, what a curious getup you have there. I can already tell you're quite the character. I'm Volo of the Ginkgo Guild, the go-to choice for any of your mercantile needs here in Hisui. I heard talk about you. Fell from the sky, didn't you? Now that's certainly a tale I'd like to hear. Oh, and you've a Pokemon. You're certainly full of interesting surprises. Interesting, the odd and novel is key to any good merchant success. So what do you say? How about you and I see how our Pokemon stand up to one another in battle? Alright, let's do this! I like you better and better. What a delightful find. I've also heard about this trial you're to attempt. Let's have a quick battle to get our blood pumping before you head out. Though I hope you'll know you'll lose if your Pokemon HP reaches 0. Bring it, Blondie. I need to come up with a name for you. Battle decided. Moves, items, use them well, and the world will open up to you. Okay. It's always good to have fun to have your Pokemon do battle, don't you think? And as they gain experience through battle, they'll learn more moves and grow even stronger. But so few people have their own Pokemon. If only more knew how to use Pokeballs. What's so hard about them? You just chuck them at a mon and hope it catches them. At any rate, let me help our 2 battlers recover from their little exercise. And to you, my sky-fallen friend, I present some potions in thanks. A tropical medicine meant to be applied to Pokemon. It can be used to restore 60 HP to a single Pokemon. It'll always be crazy that this is 3 times as effective as a potion in modern day Pokemon, where it can only heal up to 20 HP. Manufacturer really made it to where potions are a lot less effective. You think it would be the other way around. You can use them on your Pokemon whenever they might be worn out from battle. I'll be hoping that you're successful on that trial of yours. More Galaxy team members mean more customers for yours truly, after all. Wow, you sound like scammers trying to prey on streamers such as myself. Wow, I sure hope you succeed in this streaming thing so that way you can come to me whenever you want to commission something. It's like, dude, I don't even know you. And you're automatically coming at me trying to get me to buy something off of you? Fuck off. That's really something. Not only can you catch Pokemon, you can lead them in battle. Now, to the Obsidian Fieldlands. I really wish you can have Pokemon follow you in this game. When you're leaving Jubilife Village, make sure you choose the destination on your map and tell the rest of the guardsmen where you are going. That way, someone can come to your aid if you're knocked out by a Pokemon. Your trial begins just a short way past that front gate. You're correct. I was informed you'd be passing through. Your trial will take place outside the safety of the village. Please take care to come back alive. This is our base camp, the last safe haven before you reach the wilds. For your trial, you must catch 3 species of Pokemon: Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. Are you ready to get started? Oh, Professor, is something wrong? Ah, well, you see, Cadmus Eileen got a hold of me after you left. She impressed upon me that I bear full responsibilities for whatever happens to our sudden guest. That sounds surprising. That sounds barring of Captain. But what help exactly can you offer out here, Professor? To be honest, my dear girl, I don't intend to lift a finger. Rupert's talents are the real deal. He'll pass with flying colors, you see. So the responsibility for him still lies, in fact, with me then. Well, I'm sure Ruben will be fine. Let's begin the trial. Yep. This is Aspiration Hill. Aspiration Hill. The species of Pokemon you're meant to catch all live here. I don't give a crap what anybody says. This game does look nice. People just have way too high expectations. But I guess that's the difference between someone like myself and others. I just take it as it is, and if I like it, I like it. The key is to aim carefully. Not that you seem to need my advice. I'm just sharing what I know. Yeah, we're not gonna read all that. Bidoof has a mellow disposition. That means it tends not to run from people. So this will be easy. Whatcha? Get inside my balls. You got a Bidoof. Well done. Time to find your next Pokemon. This is Starly. They're skittish little things. They'll run if startled. but you'll be able to get close to them if you crouch. You'll be hard to spot. Sounds good. Let's catch ourselves some birds. Come on. Whatcha? That's Starly caught. That's Starly caught as well. Only one more Pokemon to go. I forgot something. There's something I ought to teach you, since you're still new at this. Here's the proper way to throw your partner's Pokeball. As Captain Silene tells us. Have an item at the ready, but want to send up a Pokemon? Press X. Have a Pokemon at the ready, but want to throw an item? Press X. The captain's a real expert on these things. Try throwing your Pokemon's ball at rocks or trees like this one to have it investigate. If your Pokemon finds any berries or other items, it will bring it to you. Now it's time for your partners to shine. We've reached your final hurdle, catching a Shinx. Running. There, that's Shinx. Before we continue, we must catch a shiny one. Shinx have an aggressive disposition. Could you already tell that? More or less. I thought you might. I can never tell until I focus on a Pokemon carefully. Once aggressive Pokemon get irate, they'll knock aside any ball you throw at them. Don't worry though, I'll teach you the trick to catching aggressive Pokemon. You've got to battle them. Once they're absorbed with battling, you can throw a Pokeball at them and try to catch them. By now, you've caught several Pokemon on your own, don't you? Yep. Take one of their Pokeballs and throw it near a wild Pokemon to start a battle. I got no doubt you'll hold your own in battle. I'm gonna clock this thing on the back of its head. BAM! Yeah, you wanna fight? Get in my ball! Haha! Yeah, you see that shit? You approached those Pokemon without a hint of fear and caught each one. You're like a gift from the sky dropped to us. Yeah. With you at our side, I think the Cerakoers has a real chance of compiling a complete Pokédex, as we've been ordered. This is wonderful. I'm so curious why on earth you came falling from the sky like you did. But for now, let's tell the professor we're ready to head back. Oh, I said you passed the trial with flying colors, and it seems you went and did just that. Congratulations, Ruben. You've taken your first step to seeking out every Pokemon. This calls for a commemorative photograph. Look at this photograph! Something. With skills like yours, I suppose this was a foregone conclusion. Now then, we best report to Captain Silene. Time to head back to the Jubilife Village, eh? Yep. In time, you'll be able to send your Pokemon you've caught to live in the village pastures. You can bring up to 6 Pokemon with you into the field in theory, though we've never had anyone skilled enough to do so. Come now, you two. Let's not dilly-dally. Captain Silene awaits your report at headquarters. I bet Captain Silene would be very pleased. Damn right she'll be. Let's go. It seems we won't have to leave you to die after all. Nope. Congratulations. You've passed your trial. You can hold on to that satchel. Thank you very much. I must admit, you've impressed me. I set a high hurdle to judge whether a stranger like yourself could be worthy, but you cleared it. This is yours, the official uniform of the Survey Corps. Get changed in your room you used last night. Then you're to report at once to the 3rd floor. Present yourself in uniform to our commander. This is your first official order from your captain. Alrighty. Running. Running off to the mirror. That'll do. These look like potato sacks. And wait. Where the fuck's my hat? I have potato sacks for shoes, and this uniform actually doesn't look that bad. Aren't I supposed to have a hat? Where the fuck's my hat? I need a hat, damn it! Well, look how well our Survey Corps uniform suits you. It's almost as if the captain had a tailor just for you. I see you've changed. Regarding your accommodations, you may continue to use the room you slept in last night. You may wear this as well. I got my hat! I got my hat! Yeah! I got my hat! Yeah! My hat! Now present yourself to the commander. Say no more. Yeah! Yeah, my hat! Got my fucking hat! Got my fucking hat! I've been waiting for you. Sup? I am Kamado, commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. Your name's Kamado. Is your first name Tanjiro? So you're Ruben. Yes, sir. I've been briefed on your situation, including how you fell from the rift in the sky. Now then, let's see what you're made of. Face me in combat! Leroy Jenkins! Damn you, Arceus! I would have sent you through a goddamn wall if I had my powers. You've got vigor, I'll give you that. You'll need to work on your sumo technique, but I do see some potential. Don't expect a warm welcome from everyone. Naturally, some will be slow to trust an outsider. Can't really blame them. Who fell right out of the blue. The superstitious among us will see your arrival as a port of disaster. But you passed the trial that was put to you. No matter how odd you may seem, you're a part of Jubilife Village now. Dedicate yourself to the work of the Galaxy Expeditions team and complete the Pokédex. But I must warn you, Ruben. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. Keep your wits about you as you work. Yeah! And now we're back here. So the commander has also accepted you. But understand this, you begin as a no-star recruit amongst our ranks. In other words, you have no rank at all. Seems fair. Form well as a member of the Survey Corps, and you will move up through the ranks. Indeed, you see, the more you add to the Pokédex, the higher your rank will become. And working on the Pokédex will also, of course, bring you closer toward that goal of yours, to seek out every last Pokemon. Here, you will need this. I've obtained the recipe for creating Pokeballs. You know, one thing that really sucks is that this game makes you use apricorns for Pokeballs, but you can't create any of the apricorn balls that were introduced in Gold, Silver, and Crystal. What is with this series and being so afraid to have those Pokeballs readily available? Because in Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet, they are stupid rare. People should have the option to use more than the standard Pokeballs. And yes, there's others like the Love, the Level, the Dive, the Luxury Balls, but come on. You programmed the Apricorn Balls in the games, so why not have them available? Why have it to where they need to be put in incredibly rare, hard to get circumstances that makes it to where you treat the thing as if they're a Master Ball? So stupid, if you ask me. Oh shit, I just got paid! Akari, you are an expert at crafting yourself. Teach our new recruit what he needs to know. Of course, Captain Silene. Now, as the experienced craftsperson here, let me explain a bit to start with. Two hands, stretch bar, that. Yeah, let's just... Well done earning a place in our team. My name is... I'm gonna call you A. I'm gonna call you Anne. I'm the local clothier. The professor asked that I ready you a change of clothes. So here you go. I do hope they fit. I hope you'll avail yourself to the village humble shops. Pretty lady gave me clothes. This way to the Craftworks, Ruben. Give me a second. change clothing. Yep. Now that's better. Way better than the crap the Survey Corps has me in. It's a guy. It's a workbench. But is it a wacky workbench? Doesn't look like it. It looks stupid. It looks lame and boring. It looks lame and boring! Now I have 37. Yeah! I did a thing. Okay, I think we can skip all this. Oh god, it's a book! Not reading! You know, I used to not be a fan of reading back in school. But reading's alright. Can I play the game now? I'm kinda busy. So can you kindly fuck off? Alright. Yeah, that's a much better fit than whatever garbage the Survey Corps has me in. Yeah, I think we all know how this works. Now let's get on with it, shall we? Now then, there's a specific mod that I never really used, but I want to give a shot. Wonder how many shinies we can find before Legends ZA comes out. Alright. Wurmple. Wurmple. There you are. Backshot! You don't see me. You don't see me. Backshot! Well, look at you being a pain in the ass. Oh, come on, you don't even see me. Gotcha. Alright. Now, let's find us an Eevee. Bidoof, Bidoof. Okay. I want an Eevee, please. Looks like I need to progress a bit further in the game. And I need the days to pass before I can find it. Well, it's got my Mime Jr. at least. Alright, let's do what Akari wants to do. We're not gonna end stream until we find an Eevee. Hello. It's a little bit more than what you'd be out of the tutorial. Oh, wait! Now that I remember. Should be somewhere here. Not look like it spawned. And blah 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 blah. All right. Running. Eevee running. This really long tutorial. Yay, we have a thingy. We got the thingy. Yay! I want to get my EVs, damn it! Let me get my EVs! And maybe a Pichu. Those are things we're gonna have to catch before we end stream. Which we got around half an hour, so we best get to it. We be getting paid! We be getting paid, bitches! Yeah, we weren't really. Until midday. Alright. Or do I need to exit the area, then go back? Because I want an Eevee and a Pikachu. Yes. Reset the encounters. Yeah, gotta get moving. Got less than half an hour. Okay. Running, 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 running. We be running. Running, running, run, run, running. Jump. God damn it, I know it's here. It's either there or there. Oh, wait. It save us all a bunch of time and just fast travel. I want an Eevee and Pichu, damn it! 3-set encounter. There you are! You little bastard. Okay. That's it. Oh, wait. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? There, now we have one less mon to deal with. Come on. You want the berry? Oh, good job. You made me waste a berry. Get in the ball! Perfect. You didn't see me. Pokemon. Yep. Alright. Now we got ourselves an Eevee. Now we're gonna need a Pikachu. I mean a Pichu. Got 19 minutes before end stream. Yeah, we're still gonna need to catch a good number of Eevees. Awesome! Eevee's complete! That means the shiny rate has been increased. Return to the village. Come on, let me at least catch my Pichu and then. Because I want my Pichu! I want me my Pichu. Still morning. And away we go. Right, I'm in a mortal body. Oh, Pichu. Come on out. Let's head out before I get spotted. And let's see if we can get ourselves another Eevee, shall we? Nope. Time to reset. Away we go. There you are. It's not for you. Fuck off. Christ, you're a hungry little bastard, aren't you? You better not. You better not. Gotcha. All right. Got our Pichu. Fuck off, bot. Who never resort to using such things to get my views up. All right. More money. Money for the honey. Haha. Pichu shiny chance has now been increased. And now it's time to get our first star. We be good noodles. You made progress. It seems you have earned yourself a star. With this, you have officially attained the rank of first star in the Galaxy Expedition Team. Ha! That a stranger like you should fall from the sky, and yet flourish among us like it's a testament to your native talent and hard work. Most people prefer it when things are simple, enough to be judged on face value. Improving your worth by moving through our ranks is something everyone can understand. Keep at it, and even if you did fall from the sky, people may be more willing to accept you. Working your way through the ranks will also be a help if you wish to make your life for yourself here. A higher rank will grant you access to more types of Pokeballs and greater rewards. Alrighty, sounds good to me. For today at least, you've earned yourself a meal at the Wallflower and a good night's rest. So, Ruben, my boy, I believe a jolly good congratulations is in order. Well done on earning your first star rank. Potato Mochi tastes so much better when you have something to be happy about. Still, we'll be very busy from now between our survey corps duties and requests from folks here. Which reminds me, have you already taken on that request from Bornegard? Not yet. The people in Jubilife aren't too familiar with Pokemon, you see. So if problems arise, the Survey Corps get called to help. Indeed so. Some people will ask you for help when you talk to them, while others' requests will need to be claimed from the blackboard I keep in my lab. Speaking of which, weren't you approached with a request recently, Akari? What is it all about? About that, I was thinking maybe Ruben could handle it for me. I was told it would require a bit of skill with battling Pokemon, so... Ah yes, that request from the Diamond Clan, if I recall correctly. The people of the Diamond Clan have lived here in Hisui since before the Galaxy team arrived. If we could establish good relations, I'm sure there is much we might learn from them, including more about the local Pokemon. But we can discuss that tomorrow. For today, we should eat up and get some rest. Sounds good to me. The next day. Well then. Looks like we got options on who to raid. Listen, do you have a bit of time after this? There's something I could use your help with. Alright. I'm down. Thank you, I'll be waiting for you by the training grounds today. You got a lot of Pokemon. You may want to visit the pastures to change up your team. Alright, alright, alright. But for now, save again. And that will be it for today. Oh man, I'm so excited for Legends ZA. I cannot wait to get my hands on that game and its DLC. But until then, we got a good wait till then. So, to those who are lurked for even a quick second, I thank you very much. I heard that if you have the stream muted, it doesn't count as a view, so to those who watch the VOD, please be sure to have volume at least at its lowest without having it muted. Because I've heard that if it's muted, it doesn't count as a view, and I'm currently trying to get an affiliate, and though views help, since it doesn't count as a view if you're muted, blah, 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 just make sure you have your sound on at least a little bit, okay? That'll be greatly appreciated. I'll be back again tomorrow, same time, 5 p.m. CST, and we'll continue on Legends Arceus. Our next objective for tomorrow is to catch more Eevees. Because we have one, and there's lots to get, so yeah. Until then, remember these words. I am strong, you are capable, and we are worthy. See you tomorrow.